Hey, third graders, it is week 3, day 4, and we're going to work on our opinion writing. So you're going to need this sheet here, or this packet here. And also, if you have a piece of binder paper like this, you can use it for your writing. It might be a little bit easier. If you don't have binder paper at home, that's fine. We included some in your packet. I just thought, just to try to make life maybe a little bit easier for you, it might be easier for you to make it a little bit easier. It might be easier to tear this page out so that way you can do your writing on the back side here. For me, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn to this writing piece here, and I'm going to finish this up here, my conclusion, and then we'll start moving on to our writing. Okay, so if you have a piece of binder paper handy, that'll make it easier when you get started writing. All right, let's look over our writing so far. So remember, we're giving our opinion on whether or not we like dogs or cats better, which is a better pet. For mine, I went ahead and I chose the opinion of that dogs are better than cats, and I listed my reasons. I said that humans and dogs have been companions for many years, for 10,000 years, that dogs can travel easier than cats, and that dogs help humans. And then I said that, some people might say cats are cleaner than dogs, but, cats use litter boxes that have to be cleaned out all the time, and dogs can go outside. So it's it's more time consuming, and it kind of smells too. If you've ever had to clean out a litter box, it's not the best smell in the world. Now, on our conclusion down here, you're going to see the directions say to restate your opinion, which animal is better, and why. Give your 3 reasons. Now you have to convince others to agree with you. So now is a part where you can really turn it up a little bit. And so in my conclusion, what I'm going to do is, remember how we have the transition words up here to begin with, in addition, finally. So in your transition words down here, you're going to have one for down here as well. And you could write in conclusion, or you could say as you can see, or to sum it all up. For me, I'm going to put as you can see. As you can see. And then I'll put a comma. As you can see, and I said dogs are better pets than cats. So then I want to say that in a different way. So instead of saying dogs are better pets than cats, I could say, as you can see, cats are not as great as dogs when it comes to pets. And then I have my 3 reasons that I can go ahead and list now. So I could say that people have been working with dogs for 10,000 years, comma, dogs travel easier than cats, and they help people, or they help humans, and they help humans too. Now I'm going to give my feeling, my best. I'm going to say dogs are the best pets in the whole world. Dogs are the best pet in the whole world. I'll put an exclamation next. I want to give lots of feeling. Great. So now that I have mine down, you can go ahead and add yours. I'll pause the video really quick while you do that. All right, boys and girls, now that you have your conclusion and you're happy, you're satisfied with it, we're going to take the information off of the flea map and start putting it onto our binder paper. So the first thing we're going to do is start on we're going to make sure the holes are on the left-hand side. Your pink or red line here, this is the margin line, is going to be going on the left-hand side of the paper. You also want to make sure that the margin is at the top. That's this blank part right here that doesn't have any writing in it. We won't write up here. We're going to start here. And my first sentence is, dogs are better than cats. And the question was, state your opinion. Are you for cats or dogs as the best pets? So I want to say dogs are better pets than cats. So that's what I'm going to write here. And when I write, I indent. That means you come over a little bit. Start with my capital. Dogs are better pets than cats. No, I changed that around a little bit, but that's okay. Now, if you look, you can kind of see this pink line peeking through here. So that means that when I get here, I'm going to return sweep over here. I don't want to go out over here too much. I want to leave a little bit of a margin on the side. Now, when I return sweep, I don't go underneath the indent anymore. I come over here. So I would say I feel this way because so dogs and humans have lived together. This should be closer. Together for many, I'm out of room here, so I'll return, years, comma, they travel much easier than cats. And dogs help humans in many ways. Now, do you see how I added some of that? Because over here I just have finally dogs help humans, and then on here I just put and dogs help humans in many ways. So I just expanded this a little bit, and that's okay. So all of this paragraph here came from right here. So now I'm going to stop and I'm going to have you write your paragraph. So remember, your paragraph should state your opinion. So dogs are better than cats. Dogs are better pets than cats. That's what I have here. And then I feel this way because dogs and humans have lived together for many years. Do you see how that's my first reason here? And then I have a comma. Dogs can travel much easier than cats, and dogs help humans. And I said in many ways because I have 3 ways that I showed down here. So please write that in yours. You can pause the video while you get caught up. Okay? Great. So once you've finished this part of the writing, what I'll have you do now is I want you to look in this next section here. And I'm going to be specifically talking about this section right here. Now I'm drawing a box around mine. You do not have to draw a box around yours, but I just want to call your attention to this. So when I read mine, I would say, to begin with, dogs and humans have been companions for 10,000 years. This is more than 500 years longer than humans have been with cats. Humans have had a longer relationship with dogs than cats. Okay. So this is going to be my very first paragraph, or my very first reason that I have. This is my first paragraph. This will actually be my second. So do you see how I start off with to begin with? I'm so satisfied with that. So here I'll indent again. See, I stopped here and then I just go to the next line, indent, and then I'll write to begin with. Comma, dogs, and remember it's still the same sentence, so it's going to be lowercase. Dogs and humans for over And because that's a long time, I'm going to put an exclamation mark there. Now I'm going to go to my next one. This is more. This is more than 500 years, and I have longer. So I wrote, this is more than 500 years longer than cats have lived with people. You see how I had humans here? I just picked another word instead of humans. I just used people. And now I have my next sentence. I have humans have had a longer relationship with dogs than cats. Cool. So I have that here, and that's my second paragraph. So now I'll follow that same pattern, and then on here, this is going to be my third paragraph. So in here I have, in addition, dogs can travel easier than cats. And then I have leash. So I said, dogs walk much easier on a leash than cats do. You can take dogs to the park. You can take dogs for walks in the park, comma, swims in the lake, comma, or even a jog around the block. To take a cat on these adventures, you would need to put them in a carrier. Do you see what I did there? I just expanded these sentences out. So on my next paragraph, I'll do the same thing. So I have in addition, so I'll start here. So even though I just have one word here, I go to the next line and indent over in addition. And travel easier than so dogs can travel easier than cats. So dogs can easily be trained. On a leash. They can go for walks in the park, swims at the lake, or jogs around the block. Cats would need cats would need to be in a carrier to go on these trips. Cool. So now I'm going to go over to my last reason. So I have finally, dogs help humans. So I'll start here. I indent again. Finally. Do you notice that each time we write a word that tells when we put a comma after it? Finally, dogs help humans in many ways. So now I have they like to be exercised. Oops. E-X-E-R. Like to be exercised. Yeah, they like to be exercised. Instead of saying they, I'm going to say dogs. Oops. Dogs also serve as service animals. In addition, dogs can be rescue. Dogs can be rescue animals. So we have the reasons why dogs, how dogs help humans. Now on my other one, this is where I'm adding my opposing argument. So it says others might argue that cats are better than dogs because cats are cleaner. So I'm going to start on that sentence here. Now, if you look down here, I don't have a lot of room, but I do have one sentence or one line. So I'll indent and I would say others might argue that cats. Now that I'm out of room here, I'm going to go ahead and turn the page. Now, sometimes kids will write on the back sides here, or you can start a new page. I think for now, I'm just going to go ahead and write on the back side. So I'll just put it over here. So I might argue that cats, and then I just start here like a regular page, are better than dogs because cats are cleaner. That's up here. This is not true because cats make messes in their litter boxes. While dogs can go outside. Now my final one. As you can see, cats are not as great as dogs when it comes to pets. So now what I'll do is I'll just write this conclusion here at the very end. So I'll go over here, as you can see. Are not as great as dogs when it comes to pets. And then I have people have been working with dogs for over 10,000 years. So people have been living with dogs. So now I'm going to give my reasonings again. 10,000 years. Easier than cats. And dogs help humans. in many ways. Dogs are the best pets in the world. Great, I'm all set. Now seems like a lot, but if you need to break this up a little bit, you can. You can spread it over 2 days if you need to. If you can do it all in one setting, that's fine too. Cool. All right, third graders, you did it. Woohoo, you wrote your essay. Congratulations. Big thumbs up for Mr. Hall. Boop, 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 boop.